Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to see you. I see Mariluz, I see Cheryl, I see Anna. It's so great to see everyone today. I have a few little housekeeping things. Oh, I just lost him. A few little housekeeping things to do for a second. I need to find our CEO, because that is why we are all here. And I want to be able to make sure he can unmute himself. Perfect. So welcome to Impact Monday. It is January 8th. And it is an amazing start to an amazing year, you guys. I am so excited. So some announcements before we hear from the man of the hour. First, I would like to remind you guys of new pricing, new bundles. Please go into your back office and familiarize yourself with what's new. We even have bundles now that have free shipping. Can we say hallelujah? Free shipping. Woo, 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 woo. I love it, love it, love it. We also have team building that we, I don't know what this is that just popped up on my, said it sounds like I'm speaking a new language. We're just going to cancel that. English. Sorry. We have team building coming up, not only for the Spanish speakers in Cancun, but we also have team building coming in Houston, right here in the USA. It's going to be amazing. So please, guys, familiarize yourself with what that looks like to qualify diamond and above. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for you guys to come together, collaborate, become friends with each other, talk about how you can gain leadership skills, everything like that. And then we also have Mix It Up. If you haven't heard about that yet, you're going to. So keep your eyes and ears open in your back office and in your emails, because that is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. Then it also has to do with social media. So if you don't do social media, start thinking about it. Mix It Up, social media, they're related, okay? And then the most important thing for January is what? It should be in the chat already. Boom, boom, boom. Double trip credits for these trips behind me. January needs to be our biggest month for that. And especially with our new consultants, remind them that they can get tons of credits this month and get it going. So I do have some words of wisdom for you. I invited Alberto to come today, but he has prior engagements. So he wanted me to say these words to you. This is by Dwight Eisenhower, okay? Leadership is the art of getting someone else to do something you want done because he wants to do it. And I think this is perfect today because Mauricio is here. And the funny thing is, when I came to Immunotech just mere months ago, I knew what my role was going to be, but I didn't really know. And the art of leadership is providing that inspiration and that vision for someone so that they then create that vision and that desire for themselves. And I have to tell you, when I came in and I saw what I was working with, I was so excited. And I'm even chomping at the bit to make this company grow even more in the United States, which is why I'm so glad that you guys are here. I'm so thrilled that Mauricio is here, and he is an amazing CEO, and I can't wait to hear his message from us, for us. So Mauricio, so I want you guys to know this for a second. Sorry, Mauricio, before you go. Mauricio had to evacuate the office today because of a tornado warning in the area. And fun fact about Mary, I have an irrational fear of tornadoes. So I'm thrilled to see that he made it out alive and he's safe at home. So Mauricio, please give us your message. We're so excited to hear from you.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you for the great introduction, and thank you for giving us those words. And definitely, I made it safe. I'm here. But what is funny is that, with this weather and with these climate changes around the globe, it's better to be cautious than struggle the consequences later on, right? And so that's why we all in the office decided to go back home because it started to become warm. And for those that knows, when it starts to become warm after being cold, then it's the change that it's coming. But lucky enough, not even a rain came. Not even. It did came a huge rain when we were in the previous call and in the platinum call. A huge storm was back on the back of our heads, but then after nothing has happened. So better better not having anything to tell around that. So, but
Yeah,
I'm
so glad
so
you're safe.
yeah, thank you so much. And moreover, because I'm not used to, and so um uh the last time that we had a climate change, I had probably one screwdriver and that's it in my entire house. So we're not used to, but now I'm fully prepared. Don't worry. Well, but thank you again, Mary. Thank you everyone for being here. And I'm so glad to be with you guys here for at least a few minutes that to start off the year and to start off strong. As I've been talking to some of our team members, our consultants, our leaders, I know that the end of the year we tend to be or we like to do some reflecting on our lives and some reflection and challenge ourselves in an everyday basis. But it's normal, it's human nature. Then when the year comes to an end, every single person has a purpose, and every single person has something that they want to change. And so if you haven't done that so far, you are on time to start thinking on what is your purpose for 2024. I think that that's really, really relevant. And if we're in the business that we are all are, which is impacting people's life, your sole purpose should be impacting more people out there, that it's waiting for an opportunity, that it's waiting for a better life, that it's waiting for a better health. There's so many things that we can do for people out there, and we as leaders, as consultants, as people that want to create a business or a way of living for ourselves or an additional income, whatever is your purpose, whatever is your need, you need to make a purpose for yourself and for your teams around for 2024. And it's again, if you haven't done so, and if you haven't do so, you're still on time. There's still just 51 weeks to go. We're just starting the year. We still have a lot of time to make things happen. And I love what Mary was saying, that whatever we do here is for you to be committed, for you to do it yourself. Nobody else is going to do it for you. And so definitely we as a company are committed to you, are committed to your success. And for that reason, Mary said one really important thing that we all should be focused in this specific month, which is double credit points for your trips. Guys, I'm not sure if you were able to see the video that I did on the uh, construction site on the new hotel we're gonna be inaugurating in Cancun. If you haven't done that or you haven't seen that video, I ask you to do so because it's unreal. I walked for 4 miles straight on that construction site for us to know maybe 30 to 35% of the hotel. It was unreal. 15 restaurants, a Blue Lagoon pool. Imagine a pool inside a hotel that it's as long as 1 kilometer. That 1 kilometer should be like above half a mile. So half a mile of an inside pool inside the hotel. So it's unreal, guys. You need to be there. We all need to be there, and your team need to be there. And right now, our sole focus should be letting people know that there's a possibility for you to do double credits for that trip. A trip that you're never gonna forget. Believe in me, it's gonna be out of this world. We're going to make everything possible in our hands for you to have fun, for you to live this experience as you have never seen anything before, because you deserve it. You're going to make it. It's going to be your reward of your work that you're going to put together. So La Vida is for you. La Vida Immunotech is there for you, and it's for you to make the decision to make it happen. We also, as you probably know, for the last close to a year, have been working on a new website, a website that it's going to come very soon to life, a very brand new website from in and out, completely new, all architecture. We have been working 12 months nonstop, a lot of investment, I will say, a lot. I need to tell you this because you need to know that your partner is investing in your business, and your business is what is the most important thing for us. And that's why we're investing that kind of money, that kind of resources, that kind of hours to give you what you deserve, which is the best tools that it's possible out there. And so you're going to receive a state-of-the-art website with fully functional. Of course, as I always said, it's going to be sexy. Yes, it's going to be sexy, but more than that, it's going to be extremely functional, which is what you need. We will not need a tutorial for you to buy a product. It's going to be simple. It's going to be smart. It's going to be sleek. You're going to love it. I'm going to tell you. But I will say that if you haven't made a rank, if you haven't built your business, it's not because of the website. So the website, it's not going to change that. It needs to be your commitment who's going to make it happen. But of course, we accept and we recognize that our website has a lot of opportunities, let's call them that way. It's horrible. I know, we know. We're working on that. We're going to change it, and it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be fully functional, and you're going to love it. So, but the transition is going to get there, but we will need you to use it, to love it, to share it, because it's our opportunity to make people aware of what Immunotech is, the best product that exists, period. That's not there as a test. It has been tested for so many years. We continue to do research. We continue to do so much things around our product that people need to know about it. There's a tremendous possibility of growth in the North American market. It's a huge potential, huge. We are, as you're probably aware, growing tremendously month over month in a country like Spain. We're growing in Italy. We're growing in Europe. And so what is different out there? Nothing. It's people, same like us, like everyone else here. But people has tried and has believed in the product, and now they have seen what you have experienced here. But let's be not afraid, because I'll tell you, I've been traveling to Spain for the last 6 years, 5 years to build this business with my team over there. And I'm going to tell you right, like what they told me when I just get there. Hey, thank you for coming, but here in Spain, we Spanish people, we don't like multi-level marketing. We don't like direct selling. Okay, it's fine. I agree. Okay, don't worry. But once you see your check, you're gonna start looking at me differently. And so now there's a very good amount of people that believe in multi-level marketing, and now they're not afraid to tell people that they dedicate themselves as a professional network marketer, because that's what they do. They're professionals in their profession, and their profession is what it makes a living for all of us here. So and guess what? There's people making a lot of money, a lot of money. There's a thing that people in Spain, they call them mileuristas, which means that you're making 1,000 euros a month. And that barely takes you to live a life, honestly, over there. And I will say that there's people over there that are making 5, 10, 15, 20, 30K per month right now. And so tell me if they will repeat ever that they don't like multi-level marketing. They are in a different stage. They're in a different world. They love what they're doing. They love they have an impact in people's life, because that's important also. There's this emotional income that we have on top of the salary. If we call it salary, this is emotional salary that we receive because of helping people improving their lives. So now they're fully committed. They're tremendously committed. And I don't see any difference to what we have in the US. I know that the US will become the #1 country in immunotech for sure. And starting from the English market, that's the market that it's going to grow the most this 2024. And it's a commitment from our side. It's a commitment from my team, from myself. We are going to make it happen, but we definitely need every one of you. We don't want to see 48 people in our calls. We want to see 100 people next call, and then 150 people next call, and then 1,000 people next call. But that depends on you. That depends on your commitment. That depends on your delivery, on your actions, on your plans, on your action next to each of one of those plans. We will not make things happen just because of a magic wand. Things are going to happen because we make them happen. And it's our responsibility to make them happen. So definitely, please, I know that it just requires a little effort for us to unlock that tremendous potential that it's going to start to show a completely different story in this country. And I know we are going to make it happen. We have the product, we have the means, we have the leadership, we have the team to make it happen. It's only the decision that we need to make as a team together to make those things happen. Mary has already talked about the team building that it's going to happen very soon, and I will be having the privilege, for those that are going to be there, to receive you at my place for a dinner with us as a team, with me here at my home, with my family, because we want you to become part of our family like you are right now. But you're welcome to be here as soon as you get to this trip, as soon as you get to this team building. You are more than welcome to be here. So I'm honored to receive each and one of you if you're going to be committed to be here with us and making things happen. This is what we need to do. And again, last but not least, there's only 51 weeks left on 2024. Only 51 weeks left. So take action, take it action now, and make the strongest year you have ever had on 2024. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day, and I believe you're going to have an amazing 2024, and it's going to be what it's going to change our lives. It's going to change many people's lives. So thank you one more time.
Thank you so much, Mauricio, and we're so glad that you're safe. Thank you for those words. Oh my gosh, you guys, if that doesn't get you going, I don't know what will. So I'm just going to kind of reiterate. I was writing
But one
notes
thing,
down.
Mary, and I'm so sorry, one thing that I forgot, because remember that Mary said the in the mix experience, the shake it, how do you say that? Shake,
Mix it up.
and it's actually in the mix experience that you will see, in the mix experience. And I'm gonna recall this because, guys, you're gonna hear from us that contest. It's gonna be unbelievable. And I think that Mariluz knows a little bit some of those in the mix experience. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have 28 where we are celebrating 20 years of existence of Immunocal, and for that reason we are going to take 28 winners to meet the new manufacturing facility in Connecticut for a couple of days, a trip to New York, and I will not mess it up. So, but guys, you need to be there. please, please, please put attention on there. And Mary, please let them know. And Mariluz, obviously, she knows a lot. But thank you, everyone. And again, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and have a wonderful 2024. Love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mauricio. So guys, as he was saying, this In the Mix contest is global. And I'm going to be very transparent here. Like me to my people, my US English speakers, I want us to sweep that contest. I want every single person there to come from the US because that's what we need to do to show up, right? So again, I wanted to talk about some of the notes that I got from Mauricio. I think it's very important that we have a purpose for 2024. So write it down, put a sticky note on your mirror. And to be very transparent with you guys, I always pick a word of the year, and I would like to share my word with you because this also ties into kind of my purpose for 2024. As we know, 2020 got really crazy, 2022, 2023. They weren't amazing years for me personally. So this year, my word is reset. I'm resetting everything. I'm resetting how I look at myself. I'm resetting self-care. I'm resetting how I present myself to the world and how I talk to myself internally. That not only goes for my mental, emotional, but also professional. And you guys are a huge part of that. So I'm resetting how I look at the world from my eyes out and how I want the world to look in at me. So I challenge you as part of your purpose for 2024, pick a word, share it with each other. This can be your first post on social media if you haven't been on social media in a while or ever. I love hearing the words of the year because that gives you purpose. It gives you direction. I also had a call with one of our consultants earlier, and he was talking about taking his dreams and moving them into action this year. So the biggest dreams that he's ever had, he's like, I'm tired of them being dreams. I'm going to take action now to make those dreams a reality. So this is the time where we can really map out our year and say exactly how we want it to go. 51 weeks isn't really a long time. So let's plan out what each of those weeks looks like, even if we just chunk it down, like first 3 weeks, second 5 weeks, whatever that looks like. Make sure that you have direction. And as Mauricio was saying, we are impacting people's lives. Yes, these trips are amazing and the double credits are incredible. And we should absolutely focus on that. But also, how many lives are going to be changed? How many families need this extra income? We aren't competing with other MLMs right now in the US. We're competing with Uber, we're competing with Poshmark, we're competing with eBay, all of the side hustles that we have. So let's get rid of that fear. If the Spanish people can get over their fear, then so can we. So be loud and proud about this profession that you're in, this career that you've chosen to be a part of, because it's absolutely incredible. So as that being said, I would love to invite one of our own consultants to share his story with you. And this is Mr. Bruce Hayward. Hey, friend.
Thank you so much, Mary. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Let us hear all about your testimony with the product, business, anything that you would like to share with us. Take it away.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that, Mary. And I love to hear what Mauricio says is in store because that just gets the juices flowing, makes us fired up. And away we go. We have a little motto in our team, which is Team TUTV. We say plenty more in 2024. And so that means we want to talk to more people. We want to help more people. We want to sell more products. We want to just raise the level so that we can all just, as Mauricio said, or as you said, live our dreams rather than just have them as dreams. But it was years ago where we were introduced to, Cheryl and myself, we were introduced to Immunitech, and we were like, yeah, okay. We didn't take it, seriously at all. But moving forward, we learned a little more about it, and eventually, just to move very quickly, we had a life-changing event which moved us to another part of the United States, and then the pandemic hit a little ways forward, and we, which we generally just would leave the home every day, we were homebound. And so that's when we really got busy in our Immunotech business. But on the way, we kept hearing about this Immunotech. And I think Judy and I talked about it on the Immunochat. Um, from Jamaica, West Indies, we saw Immunocal and the naturopath, he was using it, having good success with his patients. In New York, again, Immunocal. Cheryl had a friend tell her about how she got her life back with Immunocal. Then we come down here and we're faced with this wonderful opportunity that we now know it is, but we didn't think that it was at the time. So just moving forward, I had to have knee surgery. Had to have a total knee replacement. I had a partial knee replacement years before, and that just totally failed. So now I have to have a total knee replacement. And I went through that process. And if anyone has gone through a knee replacement, the actual surgery is not a problem. It's the therapy, the physical therapy, that is really, not ever having given birth to a baby, but I think the pain is worse than giving birth to a baby, because it lasts for weeks and months going through this therapy. But I have to say, with the assistance of Immunocal in my physical therapy, I healed up so well that we were invited to a barbecue, and my friend had a little hoop, basketball hoop, in his backyard, and there were some little kids, and they were throwing the basketball, and I said, "Oh, I can take these little kids." So I got out there on the basketball court, and my wife had to come and say, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm just playing with the kids." She says, "That's running and jumping, right?" I said, "Yeah, what's the problem? I used to do that all the time." She reminded me, "You don't have a biological knee there." So remember what you went through to get to this point. Do you want to go through that again? And I said, "No way, Jose." And that's what made me a spectator and a cheerleader for basketball now. So that's when, basically moving back forward to the pandemic, we decided to get serious about contacting people, following up, doing presentations, having private meetings, all the steps that are necessary to grow a business. And as my wife mentioned, she was able to replace her salary um, in just a few months during the pandemic, because she used to work um, part-time. And during the pandemic is when we moved into the gold status very easily. Now, just one thing I want to mention, sometimes when you do this type of work, this type of sharing, you get a lot of no's, you know. Well, just count them as badges of honor. The no's, that's one badge of honor. The next no, that's one, because you have accomplished spreading this message. And people would tell me, "Oh, you're going to tell me about uh, glutathione now. What are you, a doctor? Okay, I'm supposed to trade my confidence in my doctor for this powder that you're showing me?" We had all of that. And many times, they just saw our excitement, our enthusiasm, that they decided to try it. And so many people have told us, thank you very much, because my life has been changed. And that's really what puts the wind beneath our wings, is being able to help someone change their life or get their life back, going from afraid to do things, now just living a vibrant life, moving out, shaking and moving and doing their thing. So it's really been a privilege now. We're going for the diamond. We put the stake in the ground. We're going for the diamond. We've had the points. We've had the points a few times. We just need to get the organization. So we are going for it. And we want to just let Mauricio know, get the pots, warm up the pots. We'll be there. So we are ready to roll. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate being able to share on this Impact Monday.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And I will just add, no level of income is guaranteed. It's all based on diligence and work and your personal abilities. And for anywhere from $50 to replacing an income, guys, whatever your goal is, that's why we're here. That's why we do what we do, right? And part of the reward is being able to see those lives changed and being able to be part of something bigger, being part of your own success, being part of the success of everyone around you. It's just incredible. Thank you so much for joining us on this Impact Monday. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you to Mauricio. Thank you to Bruce. You guys are an inspiration. And please, 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 if you post your word of the year, I saw some people posting in the chat. Please tag me on Facebook, tag me on Instagram. I want to know all of the amazing words and all of the purpose that you will have for 2024. Plenty more in 2024. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.